Good morning. Welcome to my thought for the day. Today I'm looking at Proverbs. Proverbs chapter 15 and verse 1 and 2. Thinking about words. We have a saying in England here that goes like this: sticks and stones may break my bones, but words will never hurt me. And it's not true. Well, it's true in that sticks and stones will hurt your body, but words are the most damaging of all things. And why is that? Because God made words very powerful. They're the most powerful thing in this world in which we live. Words. Just think about it. Back in creation, God spoke and things came into being. Our words are creative or destructive, depending on how we use them. Jesus himself is described as the Word, God's Word, God's expression, God's... There's no other word for it, is it? God speaks and it comes into being. And he's given us the same creative power. We speak. And when we speak, and we speak the words of God, it's doubly powerful. Proverbs 15 verse 1 says, "A soft answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger. The tongue of the wise dispenses knowledge, but the mouths of fools pour out folly." And verse 27 of chapter 16, Proverbs, says, "A worthless man plots evil, and his speech is like a scorching fire." James picks up that thought in the passage in James, the book of James, about the tongue, when he says that a wildfire is started by a tiny flame, and it becomes out of control before you know where you are. We need to be thoughtful and careful about our words. Words, they're so powerful. We can destroy a person's reputation with just a few words. But yet we can bring life to people by sharing our testimony, putting into words what we think about God and Jesus, and how we feel and how he's changed our lives. Words are creative, and they create either good or evil. And as James says, it's just like it's hard to control a horse, and you need a bit in the mouth to control a horse, or it's, a ship can be controlled by a rudder, a very tiny piece compared to the size of a ship. And so it is with words. Words can make or break a situation. We've all been in situations like that, where perhaps we've been at a dinner table and there's a hubbub of chat and everything, and then suddenly there's silence and somebody has said something and everybody's heard it, and it stopped the conversation. We've all been there. I've seen this verse, "a soft answer turns away wrath," happen in my own life, when instead of defending myself when I had made a mistake at work, instead of giving all the reasons why it was impossible for me to do what I should have done, I simply acknowledged that I had failed to do what I should have done. And my boss, the wind was taken out of her sails and she was unable to say anything. How could she rant at me when I just said, "Yes, I know, I missed it, I'm sorry." I could have said, but it was incredibly busy. It was the busiest afternoon I have ever known in this department. And I asked that person to come back to the desk and give his change of address and his change of telephone number. But he left the department without doing that. So it was not I did the best I could, and I didn't notice him leave. I didn't say any of those things because this verse was in my head. And I felt the Lord prompting me to just accept you did it. Just say sorry. I'm sorry, I'll try not to do it again. And it took it diffused the whole situation. And I proved that this is the way to go. God defends us. We don't have to defend ourselves. God is on our side. He works things out for us. We can trust him. And the truth is, we are all flawed creatures. And it's our pride and our self-centeredness that doesn't want us to take the blame for anything. Excuse me for my clock. I have this clock that sings on the hour. I don't know which sort of bird that is, but it's very nice. It's saying good morning to you in his own way. Birds have their own words, don't they? And their song lifts us. We need to make sure that the words we speak lift the people that we speak to, not destroys them, but lifts them. So, Proverbs 15 and 16, and then it says a harsh word stirs up anger. Very often a row or a dispute or a row, a shouting match. It takes two to have a shouting match. And we can diffuse those situations by the things that we say. And also, we need to be careful not to gossip, not to spread unfounded rumours about people. Be careful what you say about other people, because there may well be other people out there saying similar things about you. We need to make sure that our words are healthy words. The tongue of the wise dispenses knowledge, but the mouths of fools pour out folly. We need to be wise in our use of words, because words are so powerful. Words create an atmosphere. Words create a feeling in other people. We need to be careful how even the way we say something makes a difference. We can say a nice thing in a very cutting way, and it's not nice at all. Be careful how we use our voices. Let us do as much as we can to make sure the words we speak are life-giving, wholesome, encouraging, uplifting, rather than destroying and damaging the people that we are speaking to. Let love be the motive for everything that we say. It's a high standard we set ourselves. So we can only try. We can only say, Lord, I'm sorry for every rash word I've ever said, for the silly things I said, for the unpleasant things I've said about people. Forgive me, Lord. Help me, give me a clean slate today with regard to my words. Have a great day. God bless you. Bye-bye for now.